Hi guys, welcome to Anything and Everything podcast by Shish and Amy. We don't judge, your only job is to listen.
Why anything and everything?
Why not?
Why not?
Hi Shish.
Hi Amy.
You expected that?
Yeah.
How are you?
At least surprise me someday. You don't have to.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Just let me do it first.
Oh, okay. Next time.
Okay.
Next time.
Anyways, how are you?
I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Life.
How was your week?
Baridi. Hey.
So Kishan's complain. It's so early to complain.
I just had Traki. What's this life? I don't like it. Anyway, how are you?
I'm okay.
How's life?
Life is just life.
What are you talking about? Have you been reading Atomic Habits? Life is life.
Anyway, how was your week? We from the long
a very long
weekend.
I was so bored. I don't know. It got too exhausting. Yes.
Oh.
I think I just want weekends now. Just Saturday, Sunday, it's enough. I'm tired.
Well, I cannot relate.
Because
your girl here was out there.
You decided out and about.
What is out and about?
What specifically was it out and about?
Anyway, I'm just kidding.
Actually, just kidding, eh?
Yeah, see, it was just normal. I was
partying.
Out of Nairobi.
Ooh, with someone
doing the most.
Or
Whoever's
alone.
Watch this. If I was with you, please. If I was with all of you, drop a comment.
Do you even remember what happened? Oh, you were not.
Yeah, I was
sour.
Okay. Anyway, guys.
Imagine.
To
guess
episode what?
Oh,
guess
continue.
what?
We are on very different pages. I was okay. You guess what first?
This is episode 19. OMG.
We are almost babes. Tunamaliza.
Season 2.
Okay.
Can you believe?
That being said, it's almost anniversary. Kamate Japita.
No,
Bado. No, yeah, it's almost our anniversary, guys. Guy, 1 year. I don't know. So I was going to say, guess what? We finished school. Finally.
Oh, yeah. And that kind of brings us to the topic of the day.
Yes.
Yeah, navigating campus.
When we are cougars. I just wanted to say, what's a cool one for old ladies? MILF.
I got that.
Shish.
Okay, so.
But anyway, yes. So, what was the hardest part for you about being in college at that age? That we were in?
Everything.
The worst. To Anze.
I think the whole staying. Okay. The hardest was studying, attending classes. I was so poor at that. But then I think the whole staying in the hostels and everything, I kind of felt like
sharing space.
Yeah, with, people younger than
it's
me.
It's not one person.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think that's
the hardest part for you. Yeah, well, it was for me too. I mean, getting used to sharing a room literally with like 3 more people when you're used to like living alone before and all that.
Yeah.
It is so difficult. And actually you're sharing everything, bathrooms and all that. So it was so challenging.
Plus, I think we can actually mention, I think we have ever mentioned that that's actually where we became friends, yeah? The fact that, someone asked me this the other like some few days ago, like why how did we choose like to become co-hosts, for the podcast?
Yeah.
And it's like we kind of found ourselves in campus the same time.
The same age.
So chemistry, itakosaje kuwa.
Itakosaje. And we're going through literally the same thing.
Yeah.
So maybe on that also, it's appropriate to say that except you, it was hard to relate with other people that we were, studying together with. Sikubaya, but it was just so hard.
Yeah.
Because what do you know about I almost said midlife crisis. Hatukuwa tumefika hapo bado,
No,
but somehow I feel like I was going through some crisis, but early young adulthood crisis. Yes.
And then, like I think we all had like different, different, how we viewed life is different from like our schoolmates.
Yeah.
Because I think actually we were like the oldest in that school.
No, we were the oldest. But by the time we were joining, the people, our age mates, oh my God. They were leaving. Some had jobs. And that's another thing also. Dealing with the whole pressure of us to go first year. Our age mates are finishing school and they're employed. They're earning.
Yeah.
Some have families.
Some are driving.
Someone
do you have
wife.
Like your maybe some of your classmates who are driving right now?
Yes, very big cars. I even
don't say big cars. Unajua you don't even you know nothing about cars now.
Actually, I because no, I'm saying if it's big. No, Shish, I'm saying big because in size. I know nothing about the mix and how cool it is and whatever. No, but it's a big car.
Okay.
Big car. Yes. Don't tell me you have some that are flying.
No.
They're also just driving.
Well, if I wanted to drive, I could drive too. Kwani, what's driving?
I don't know what's driving.
It's just taking a car and
maneuvering. I can't relate to it, please. No. So do you actually have any friends that you were studying with in your previous life? Because how many lives have you had, Shishi, in school?
Sorry?
We won't even like dive into the whole, like I was working before I joined school. So were you. But before that, you had gone through.
Through two different unis.
I don't even.
No, I'm going to talk about that.
Yeah,
a different episode.
Not right now because we cannot finish.
Yeah, it was a whole crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you find it quite hard for you to, from independent lady, Miss Independent, have to now having to rely on your parents? Our dads.
Thank you so much for that. I feel like I'm in an interview.
Yeah, I know.
It's like an interview.
Okay. It's a conversation. Sour.
Well, yeah. Unajua, the moment like you start earning, the moment like you have like your 2 cents in your bank account, you can't go back from there. So now coming to school, you have to depend on your dad. And maybe let's say your dad is like my dad.
Or my dad.
Or her dad. Or, just a normal dad, an African dad.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard. The whole asking for money. And
I used to get anxiety before I call my dad to ask for money.
I used to think, like, 1 week prior.
Like, you have to think about it in your head.
I'd write a script.
In your head, yeah. And you have to go through it before you call.
I reread. And then I take the phone, I dial the number, and I'm like, hi, where? No, let me wait for what? Around maybe 4 p.m. Atakuwa ametulia,
Hana mambo
mingi. 4 p.m. I'm like, hi, let me wait for around 7. Maybe he'll be a bit, ameonja kidogo. He'll be easy talking to him. And I'm like, what? And then the day ends. Now the next day.
Now the next day, aye.
No, it's because it's funny when I think about it. The next day, the same case. That's what I'm saying. I think I could take like almost a week before asking for money from my dad.
Yeah.
Hey? So it was, I think that was actually the hardest, yeah?
Yeah, it was. No, for both of us, it was. My dad was easy, but okay, I don't even want to get into that because I just can't.
Another thing I think I should mention before I let you is, just got in my head. When we're talking about the whole living in the hostels, like, telling someone that you're staying in the hostel. Not even that, just telling someone that you're in campus.
You're in campus.
And then they ask you,
how old are you?
And you say you're, what, 24?
24.
You're like, no.
Oh, really?
What are you doing in campus?
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they used to ask that in their heads.
What are you doing in campus?
But really, and then now, here goes the question. So where do you live?
Yeah.
That was such a hard conversation.
Sana, guy.
Such a hard conversation. And most of our dating life in campus ilikuwa inaishia hapo.
Yeah.
After, where do you live? Hostel. Bus. That's the end.
Because first of all, especially if someone calls you maybe out past 10, there was a curfew.
Yeah.
Hi? How can you even forget
10,
that?
My brother,
the 10 p.m. curfew. Like, son, I'm sorry you're not going to meet past 10.
Yeah.
So if you can't
past
do
my bedtime.
Hours, yeah. So, man,
and then deal breaker, honestly, it was.
When you remember like your age and like
umekuwa kafi kwa hostel hata si kwenyu.
So if you ever like tried to get something with us past 10 and then we kind of like had a lie because it could be whatever. Just know that's the reason.
Yeah, if we never say
because me, I am so sure I never told someone until there was a 10 p.m. car. Oh,
it got to a point where now I had to say.
Me, I never say.
Like past 10, I can't come out of this school. Stop inviting me to go out past 10.
Anything,
I'm tired.
I think I said I lived in hostels.
You never?
I don't know.
So what are you saying? So what if someone wants to come pick you up? That was another one.
The hardest.
And tunatoka hostel. And people are just walking around with Crocs and everything. So you can't even lie, by the way.
Yeah. What?
At least there was the whole walking around with plates and things.
Anyways, apart from that, can you talk about the whole anxiety that came with before finishing school and now that we're done with school? So first, before finishing school, we used to, when we got to the final year, there was this whole, itawahi fika lini, you know.
Yeah, we want
like,
to finish.
I want to finish. And then, shock on us. It was only 1 month too.
I got a mini depression, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Before exams, I was so stressed like no one's business.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because
if you didn't lose like two pounds.
There are so many. My weight still retained. By the way, I've just accepted my body. But that's besides the point.
There's the whole accepting your body and your weight.
Shish, why do you want to go there?
So continue. Me, I'm not going to go there. Continue.
Not today.
Yeah, okay.
But there was the whole, I don't know where I'm going, and I kind of feel like everyone had, what is it? Everyone had an idea of what they're going to do.
Yeah, after.
Like everyone was so sure, I'm going to do this, I'm going to continue with school. Hey, that's another point also. How you couldn't even talk about continuing with school. How?
Yeah, and then our friends, everyone is talking about, I'm going to go to Desta, I'm going to USIU, I'm going to go to what?
Yeah,
UN.
That point I'm thinking, if I go to UN 3 years, God,
I'll be 30.
I'll be 30. When will I think about life? When will I, if ever, get married? When will I ever get a baby? At 40.
I know. It's like I saw a meme yesterday. Ilikuwa inasema like how before kitambo, before we used to say when I'm 25, I'm going to have my own house.
Yeah.
I'm going to have, my own car. I'll be driving a baby.
Here we are at 25. Behold.
Trying to figure life out at 25. Starting life. Guy.
But I want to ask this. It's not an interview though.
Okay.
Yeah, so how has the transition been for you? How are you coping actually with life after school?
I think I could say that.
Is it what you expected? For one.
Bruh. Nah. Nah. And then, I actually told my dad, hey, another thing before.
I think your dad amekupea character development.
Jamie, I told my dad, there's a time we're discussing about marriage and everything. So me, I was like, hey, me dad, mimi nyinyi wanaume, and then he was laughing. He was like, ati sisi wanaume. Nikamwambia, ikianza na wewe, cause now me before finishing school, I had it in my head that I'm gonna tell my dad, to support me, like the whole period, internship period. So me, I already knew I'm gonna have my own house. My dad is gonna pay for my rent for. Huh?
You'd already even pictured yourself in the house,
yeah.
and how you're going to be and throwing parties. Wow. Shock us on how it is now.
And then you know what my dad told me? Ati we maliza tutaongea. And then so me that's like a positive response.
An African parent tells you tutaongea. If my dad tells me tutaongea, honestly, I forget about it.
Wababa.
Wako the same.
Wababa.
Akiwa baba.
Yeah.
Guy.
So, wait, have I answered your question?
No.
What did you ask?
No, you didn't tell us what even your dad.
Oh, yeah. So you asked whether it's
yeah, I asked the transition, how it is.
Well, it's not what I expected, but I can say I am coping, and I am optimistic that soon things are gonna be better, and we're gonna get there. Nowadays, I'm just thriving on optimism.
You never used to be like that. Again, I'll ask. What are you studying? 5 a.m. club. I'm not jealous.
Think bigger by Ben Carson.
Hey, kwanga gifted hands.
Me, reading it's not my thing. Again, when you talk about reading classes, I mentioned classes was the toughest for me. Guy.
Hey, we had to make a prayer session for Shisha Kiakwada class because I was like, do you want, please, to graduate, tumalize to kindly.
But I managed.
You managed though.
If
anything, he thought you were focused more than I've ever seen you.
Really?
I think you were trying.
Hey? Me, if there's one thing that really, I don't know, nanilemea, it's waking up. I think I can say I'm a night person.
Yeah, so am I, but
like I'd rather stay up late, doing whatever I'm doing than wake up in the morning. So that was the toughest, especially classes asubuhi on Monday. What?
But I kind of feel like you're lucky because you, even now when you transitioned into like adulting and everything, you still have your break. You have it kind of easy, on the whole waking up. Chua.
Oh, yeah.
You manage.
Well, life.
Oh, life, yes. Yeah.
Ingebidi. So anything else that was tough for you?
Aside from, there's the whole, aside from the non-serious stuff, how also partying was a little bit weird when we were in college, because who goes to a house party at 24 with our fellows 24, who are 19
and 18? What are you going to do there? What?
I can't get up and dance. Wachana na mimi. I need to sleep at 10.
Them, I don't know. Watch over them. I think you're going to watch
maybe watch over them, because now I don't know.
And by house parties we mean like the whole, there's the whole come we chill, like, drinks. There's that's not a house party. There's the campus house party. Literally campus house party, like, madam.
Tukona drinks come na my yangs. That was campus house party.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
I just remembered there was this guy from school who actually approached us. You remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Telling us that, we want you to come to this house party. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
We have drinks. Oh, God.
Then the drinks there is what?
I haven't even mentioned, but what?
Gilbis. What?
I don't know.
Guy, cognacs.
I think age ilitufanya we look like we're not fun in campus. We used to go to clubbing and all that, but it was also
enjoying
kind of censored.
Like enjoying campus as you should.
Yeah, as we should. No.
But then I think I had my share
of
enjoying campus.
Oh, so before life. Yeah, for me,
I feel for you.
Yeah, I think nimeruka your face.
It's gonna catch up with you later in life.
I hope I don't fight with my kids.
You've gone for your kids' first party.
And I'm the one who's dancing more than them. I really pray because that's a face
for you. Come huko chini umeshika chini.
I'm showing them, this is how it's done. What are you guys doing? Start dancing. Let me show you.
Then the song that says, bend over, bend over, bend over.
I don't want to think about it. But there's also that aspect and also the whole part. But then for me, campus, I don't know. At least did you ever get a chance to date someone in campus? Someone who is actually in the same campus with you? Because I feel like that's also a phase.
You could get like, I don't know. I used to call them babies.
Yeah.
Nikikuja kuambia kikale katoto.
Yeah.
That baby has approached me.
It used to be so funny.
Yeah.
Like, and you try telling someone, can you imagine I'm old enough to be a sister?
Yeah. Or your cougar. If you had money.
No.
So, and then you ask someone, how old do you think I am? And then they say
20. 19.
What?
I remember the first time I had a birthday, which wasn't even a birthday. And people were like, oh, so you just turned 19. I was like, wow, you guys, are you serious? I was telling like 22 or 23 there. And they're saying I'm 19. Felt nice, yes, that you think I'm young. But bro, guy, I'm so old. Yeah. So
having a guy who is like 19 or 18, hitting on you, man. If it wasn't the age, me, I'm pretty sure tungekuwa mbali sana.
Kivipi?
Kimapenzi kali.
Why kulikuwa na potentials? Kulikuwa umeona? Kulikuwa na potential ni venye tu. Manze, nitambia aje watu like,
I remember how like we could see like a very good looking guy pass.
Yes.
And then you're just like, Kale, ni karembo.
Like,
but then when you imagine he's like 19 or 18, you're 18, like,
you're just like, ni sawa tu.
Yeah.
The love of his life is just around here. It's not me, probably.
Anyways, I think that's just about it. Bottom line is our campus life was just boring. Like we didn't like get to enjoy the whole campus.
I thought I wanted that fork in what are they called? Grownish. I wanted that one.
Wow.
It's good anyway.
Yeah, shock on you.
Shock on me. I wanted parties and to boyfriends there, breakups, I used to see a lot of that happening with the people who were studying with. And I was like, seems nice.
So when you were watching Grownish season 1 before you joined campus, because I'm sure it was already out before you. So you're like, what? This is going to be me.
That's me.
Comes 2019.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be me.
You think you're going to meet an array of very handsome guys. Oh, But if you're watching this and I'm not joined campus, just don't have expectations. Or end up to go with the flow.
If you're at the same age, it's okay.
Oh, and what about advice for people who are joining maybe at our ages?
Let me tell you, if you're joining campus at this maybe era at our age, masomo haishangi, you go and study. Yes. It never comes to an end. It doesn't matter the age.
Can you go back? Unaweza rudi? Do you have
I guess we'll never find out.
I will never. Any regrets, as we wind up?
Not really. I think I could say I could say if it was like in the beginning, like when I was joining maybe KMC, like I was so mad at myself. I was so mad at life. I was so, furious at everything. And if you noticed, by the way, I was kind of a loner.
Yeah,
before you even knew me.
Then she met me. Oh God. Just
I
spiced up
still
your
was,
life.
but
but at least you tried.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, after we met.
Because I felt like I'm not fitting, because I was like, I'm joining this school at when it's 2019,
yeah.
And the people like I was in high school with, or I joined my first campus with, are graduating.
Yeah.
Na mimi ndo naanza first year, so I was like, I was so mad, by the way, and I was like full of regrets.
Introduction. Life skills.
Mass communicate, intro to mass communication.
Everything was actually
critical and analytical thinking.
Lifestyle.
Anyways,
life skills. Mm-hmm.
So, but now I may have no regrets.
Same here.
Where?
If anything, I kind of feel like it's a good thing I never went to school earlier, because I personally don't think I could have ended up doing media even. Yeah. It's probably to do something very different, and I don't think I'd be happier.
And we couldn't have this podcast. Anything and everything never
actually we couldn't have met. So yes.
We wouldn't have this
God's
baby.
plan. God's plan.
Yeah, you can be so mad at like life and things.
And
today, could I can give people advice? I'm a motivation.
Go ahead.
But let me tell you. Mipango ya Mungu. God's plan. God's plan. I'm gonna leave it at there. Like, yes, I'm gonna drop this mic.
Yes, guys. That's it from us, because if we continue, she's going to start dropping quotes here, and me, I'm not ready.
Anyway, yeah, can you wind up?
Yes.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening and following and
actually, we would like to even say thank you to those campus friends of ours, because they are the biggest population.
Like our stronghold. You know, like you guys got us big time, and
they really supported our podcast.
We appreciate it so much. Continue doing that. We love you. And
what?
We love you.
Continue with school, guys.
Sisi
yetu imefikia hapo.
School. Yeah.
Masomo ni bahari. Yetu imeishia hapo.
What's bahari?
Ocean. Oh my God. Let's just say, I almost said let's call it quits. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so bye.
Guys, with this, no. Not bye yet. Cold weather. Don't forget to
drink coffee, wear a warm sweater, buy some nice socks.
And legomas if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Because
warm showers.
And if all that is...
Pampers is very expensive. Yeah.
Just use protection.
Use protection. Yeah, that's our mantra. Yes, tafadhali kindly.
Hiyo ete kishindikana. Just use protection, okay?
Lakini si lazima to do.
Tunaweza enda home na to chill too.
Sasa unaweza enda home na ulale.